Greetings, fellow grade 12s. It's Mr. Shajoy here. Welcome to Back to Basics. Now, look, what we are doing now, we are looking at financial mathematics and we are looking at a question which was a prelim. This is prelim. This is prelim 2020, what? 2022 from the KZN province, right? Now, let's see in terms of what is that we can do here. They say Dipinda opened an account of 5,000 on the what on the 1st of June 2000 and what 2021. Now, they say she then makes a monthly deposit at the end of every month. Now, her first deposit is made on the 30th of what of June, and then her last deposit is made up of what is made at the end of your what at the end of 30th or yes at the end of the 30th April 2023. Now they say the amount earns an interest of 14%, 14.25% per annum compounded monthly. Now they want us to calculate what is going to be the amount that is going to be directly in the account, right? After the last deposit. Now I want us to have an understanding of this. Now, if we can do our number line here. So they are saying this particular person made a deposit of 5,000, right? Now, the deposit of 5,000, now after making the deposit of 5,000, then this is now the 5,000 grew, or rather, accrued an interest up until what? Up until the end of what? Up until the 30th of April, right? Up until the 30th of what? Of April, right? This was from the first. 2021, this is 2023, this was what? This was 2021, right? Now the number of payments here, I think this is going to be 23 monthly payments, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is going to be 23 monthly payment. Now, what is it that you are going to do now from here? Now they said now after that he also took 600 and then made deposits of 600 each and every month, 600 each and every month, 600 for continuously up until what? Up until the end of what? Of April, right? So now what is it that you're going to do? Which means now here you are having the 5,000 that is going to earn an interest and the 600 that is also going to earn an interest and which is also deposited monthly, right? So now they want us to calculate the final amount. So what is the first thing that you're going to do now from here? So we are going to say from here, A is going to be close to what? A is going to be close to P into 1 plus I to the power of N. Now we start with the 5,000 only because there are no monthly installment. You say 5,000 for what? For this is 14.25 over what? Over 12 for 23, right? Now, what is going to be the accumulated amount? This is going to be same as 22,000, or rather, not necessarily 22,000. Let's see. Now, what is going to be this? Why am I saying 22,000? This is 5,000. This is 5,000. Let's just check. 5,000 into, remember we said this is going to be 1 plus this is 0 comma 1, this is 0 comma 1 4. Remember this is percentage, right? And when you want to write this in percentage, it's actually same as 0 comma 0,14, right? So 0 0,14, so this is same as 0 0,14 1425 over what? Over 12. For how long? This is for 23, right? This is going to be to the power of 23 payments. Now, so the amount that you are going to have here, this is same as 6,559 comma what? This is comma 76. Okay, this is comma 76, right? Now, after that, now this is going to be the 5,000 and the interest that it's going to earn. Now, you're going to say, also, you take this as a present value. You take this as a present value. Say, future value, it's going to be X into, this is same as X into 1 plus, now this is going to be same as 1 plus I to the power of N subtract 1 over what? Over I, right? This is going to be the future vein, right? Now, what is it that you're going to have here? Remember now, this is the 600. Now you're calculating the 600. Now, this is going to be 1 plus the interest that is going to be added here, which is 0, 0.1425 over 12. For how long? This is to the power of 23. Subtract 1 over 0, 0.1425 over 12, right? Now, what is going to be the amount that it is going to make here? Now, let's see. So we are saying now from here, the amount here, this is going to be same as 600 into, this is 600 into 1 plus, 1 plus, this is 0, 0.1425 over 12. This is, then from here, you close bracket. Let's see, from here. Then this is plus 1. Right, this is to the power of what? This is to the power of 23. So the amount here, it's going to be 15,761, what, 78, right? And when you add this amount plus the 6,559, what, comma, this is 76. Now, what is it that you're going to have here? So the amount that is going to be in the account, it's actually going to be 22,321, 54 cent, right? So now that's going to be the amount that is going to be into the account, what, at the end of what? At the end of all these installments. Altogether. Now, hopefully all of these make sense now. Now let's move swiftly along to our next question. Doing now in 8.2. Now they say Molly wants to buy a house for her family for 800,000, right? Now they say she agreed to pay a monthly installment of 10,000 on the loan, which is incurred with an interest of 13.35% per annum, compounded monthly. The first payment was made at the end of the first month, and yes, the first payment was made at the end of the first month after the loan was granted. Now they say show that the loan will be paid back in full after what? After 200 months, right? So basically they want us to calculate the end here, right? So now what is it that you are doing now? This is going to be the present value. This is going to be the present value. So let's see. So this is going to be the present value, and we to PV is equals to X into 1 subtract 1 plus I to the power of negative n over your I. Now, what is going to be this one? The present value, it's how much? It's 800,000. It's 800,000. This is 10,000 into 1 subtract. Into 1 subtract. This is 1 plus. What is the interest given here? The interest given here, this is same as 13.35, or rather 0, this is 0, let's write this in the correct way, 0.1335, right? Over 12 for how long? Now this is to the power of n. Remember, because we are looking for the power of n over. Now here this is 0.1335 over 12. Now what is it that you're going to have here? Now you are going to cross multiply. When you cross multiply, what is it that you're going to have? Let's see. So you're going to start by doing this. This is actually same as 800,000 multiply by 0.1335 over 12, divide by 10, and this is going to be equals to, this is going to be equals to 1 subtract, this is 1 plus 0.1335 over 12 to the power of negative n. And then what is it? Then you are going to transpose this one this side, right? So when you transpose this one this side, what is it actually that you're going to end up having here? Let's see. So now here, when you plug all of these, let's see, when you plug all of this in your calculator, this is the 800,000 multiplied by 0.135 1335 over 12. Divide by that. Now, this is going to be same as 11 over 100 is equals to what? 11 over 100 is equals to, right? This is 11 over 100 is equals to your 1 plus 0.1335 over 12 to the power of negative n. Now we are going to do the log, right? So when you do the log, which means your negative log is going to be same as log base of what this is 1 plus 0 comma 1335 over what over 12. This is into 11 over 100, right? Now, what is it that you're going to get here? Now, you're going to end up having what? This, you are going to end up having your log. Your log is going to be what? Your n is going to be same as now when you divide by negative here, you're going to get 199 comma what comma 50. And when it's like this, remember the 50 payment is going to be made the following month. So therefore, it's actually going to what? It's going to be same as 200 none, right? Okay. So basically, that is going to be how you can prove this particular question. Okay. Hopefully, all of these make sense to you now. Let's move swiftly along to our 8.22 and see in terms of what can we do there, right? Let's just make up our space here. Now we are in 8.22. Now, the first question there is, now suppose Molly encountered an unexpected expense and was unable to pay any installment for 100 and what? The 120th, 121st, and 120 second and 23rd, right? So which means basically missed 4 months of payments. Now, at the end of the 124 months, she increased her payment to still pay off the loan for what? For 200 months by making 77 equal payments. So what is it that you're going to do now? Now, basically, what is it that they are saying here? They say calculate the balance of the loan. The balance or on the loan after 119th month, or rather after the 119th payment, right? So what is it that you are going to do now from here? So we want to know in terms of now after 119th payment, what is it that is still going to be in that particular bank, right? So basically here they want us to calculate the outstanding balance, right? So how can we then calculate the outstanding balance? There are a lot of things that we can do to calculate the outstanding balance, right? So we are going to use our outstanding balance formula. Outstanding balance, this is going to be into, remember this is P into 1 plus I to the power of n, subtract x into 1. This is 1. This is going to be 1 plus I. Yes, this is going to be 1 plus I. Whereas this is 1 subtract 1 plus I to the power of negative n over what? Over I. Now, what is going to be this one, right? Now, here we are saying now from here, what is going to be the payment made here? This is going to be same as, you plug in the 10,000 here. You plug in the 10,000. They said for after how many months? This is 1 plus the interest that was, and here it's still 0.1335 over 12 to the power of what? This is to the power of 119th month, subtract. Now, remember here, actually here, you are not going to put the 10,000, but you are going to put the principal amount. The principal amount was 800,000, right? So now this is going to be same as 8. Now here, then because the X here represents the monthly payment, that's where you're going to put the 10,000 into 1 subtract 1 plus 0.1335 over 12 to the power of 1 negative 19 or negative 119 over 0.1335 over 12. Okay. And when you're doing that, you are going to realize that now the outstanding balance that is in there, it's actually going to be same as what? The outstanding balance is still going to be 530,009.55, right? So that's going to be the outstanding balance after the 119 payments. Okay. Hopefully all of this now makes sense and you are in a position to answer all these types of questions, right? Now, so let's look at your B now. They say calculate the new monthly installment that Molly must pay from 124 to settle the loan, right? Now, remember we said Molly skipped how many months? The 120th month, the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd month, right? So he skipped how many months? Skipped 4 months, right? So now we want to know in terms of how much must Molly then add on the account when he continues to pay at the 124th payment so that he can still be in a position to pay back the money in 200 months, right? In the period of 200 months. So now what is it that we can do now from here? So let's see. So the first thing that we can do is we need to calculate from here. Remember, this is the amount after the 119 month. We need to know that from the 119 month up until the 124 month. Now, how much interest did this money earned, right? So that's the first thing that we need to know. So we are going to come back here, right? We are going to come back and calculate the interest that this money is going to earn. And then we are going to take that money with an interest, and then we are going to find out what is going to be the monthly installment then, right? So we are going to say now from here, A is equals to P into 1 plus I to the power of what? To the power of N. Now, we are saying the 530 uh and 9,1,55 into 1 plus 0,1335 over 12 to the power of what? To the power of 4 for 4 months, right? How much is this money going to earn in interest while she's not paying or while she's still facing financial difficulties, right? So this is going to be 553,991, comma what? Comma 4831, comma 4839, right? Now, so that's basically going to be this particular amount of money, right? Now, so which means this is going to be the amount of money that is going to be still be owed by Molly, right? Now, from this money, we need to calculate the monthly installment, right? So which means we are going to say from here, we are going to use the present value annuity, which is going to be X into 1 subtract 1 plus I to the power of what? To the power of negative N over I. Right? Now let's see. So what is this going to be? Now this is going to be same as the present value. It's 553,991, 4839. Is equals to what is the X? We want to calculate for the X. Now what is going to be this one? What subtract 1 plus I to the 0.1335 over 12 for how long? Right? This is for now the remaining months, and the remaining months are 77, right? So this is negative 77 over. So this is negative 77 over 0.1335 over what? Over 12. Now we divide by all these values both sides. We want to find out the X. We start by taking this, multiply the side, then you divide both sides, right? Now the X amount of money that is going to be now, which means Molly is going to now pay 10,000 and 748 comma what comma 55. The 748 comma 55, it is the amount of money that is going to settle the what? The 4 months gap that Molly was still owing. Okay, and which means Molly is still going to be in a position to what? To pay this for 200 months. Okay, hopefully all of this makes sense and you're in a position to answer all these types of questions. Thank you very much.